What is going on, guys? Samuel and World Simon the Views here, back with me latest episode review when I'm discussing episode 12, Survivor Island of the Idols, titled Just Go For It. And I'll discuss the episode, and since next week's the finale, I'm going to discuss how I feel about the season so far, how I feel about the final five and I want to win, and what I think is going to happen, and just my overall thoughts on the season thus far. So the episode began at the Great Rep Council where Noah Callan just went crazy, and as we retaliation against Dean for leaking the previous Tribes plan to Tommy, Nora ended up painting these shoes, which are like, typical Nora. Then we see Jen and Tommy, Dean, and Elaine search for an island, which Jenny found and showed to Tommy. Then Dean saw them looking down and meant they had it. Then Elaine told Lauren that Tommy, Dean, and Dean could be plotting Guy's alliance. And after a conversation between the two, Tommy grew threatened by Laura's game. Thus formed final lines with Dean and Dan, knowing that Lauren will win and she made Dean, which is definitely true. And then Random Draw was the next person to go to the island of the idols, and that ended up being Dean. I was like, I'm probably Tommy, honestly. Then he arrived and he was offered and his lesson today was jury management. And he was offered a coin flip on one of three advantages, either an extra vote, an idol notifier, or an hour good for next tribal council that he couldn't play bond for himself. And he won the choice, and he ended up choosing the idol notifier. And he left out the notifier and lost the vote when he came back, but he told Tommy the truth, who then Tom ended up being concerned about considering his good gameplay. I was like, okay. Then we get to the immediate challenge in which the castaway spun themselves to unspun rope around their waist and had to cross a balance beam while dizzy. And it must get a puzzle piece on the beam, and it was pretty close to a solve a word puzzle, in which Dean nearly edged out Elaine to win, but just didn't it. I was like, come on, honestly. And then Elaine was nervous about being voted out, and she pushed the case to Lauren, while the majority targeted Elaine, and Dan voted no as a backup in case Ives or advantages were played. Which, okay. Okay, I was kind of four, but it's going to be Elaine or Laura. And then Elaine opened up about her experience, and about what she went through in seeing local blind trainmates. And though she pleaded to stay, especially to Lauren and Jan, and unfortunately Elaine was sent to the jury by a 5-2 vote, with Elaine and Dan voting for Nora, and the most voting for Elaine. Which is fortunate because I loved her. And speaking of Dan, like I mentioned earlier, this is the most surprising thing about the episode, as take of that as around 6, I found that then the following morning, Jeff arrived at camp, and he informed the Dean, Janet, Lauren, Nora, and Tommy that Dan was removed from the game after an undisclosed incident involving a producer. That involved a producer involving someone who's on the game. So, yeah. It's the final five here: Dean, Janet, Lauren, Nora, and Tommy, and one of those five is going to win. This was definitely a pretty good episode, in my opinion. Like, definitely not one of the best this season, but definitely an overall good episode. I don't think anything surprised me, honestly, but it was definitely also a very emotional episode, especially with Elaine opening up. Like, that was pretty more than me more sad when she didn't get votes. Elaine was definitely one of my favorites for the entire season. She's one of those people that's just very likable and fun-loving and just caring all around. And the challenge was actually pretty great. And Nora being crazy is all a blast, honestly. And Dean kind of surprised me a little bit here. So, of course, the biggest surprise was definitely the involving Dan being the first ever Survivor contestant to be removed from the game. And I know about the whole incident, but the reason it was surprising because I thought the incident was already done with, or I thought Dan Willen's lesson, or all of it was just done, and all that. That's why I was surprised. I was like, wait, Dan got removed from the game? Wow, didn't see that coming. And I probably kind of should have expected considering that, but again, I thought the whole situation was over and done with. Or I thought he at least learned something at least, but I guess not. Like, I don't even know what the incident is, honestly, and apparently according to Jeff, that probably won't know. But it's understandable. And probably because of the incident, if the live finale is actually going to be pre-taped, the live portions of the live finale is actually going to be pre-taped, actually, for the first time, which makes sense. But so the whole Dan thing definitely surprised me, like, and the foot. In fact, I don't even know what he did, honestly, and this one hits around like I should want to know, honestly, but it's definitely interesting. Interesting, because I thought Stan might learn his lesson or something, and I guess not, and he ended up getting ejected from the game. But enough about that. Overall, the episode was really good. It was fun, great, and not one of the best of the season, but it was still a pretty good one. And overall, and now I'm going to give my thoughts on the overall season and my thoughts on the overall Final 5. Firstly, what are my thoughts on the season overall? I think this overall has been a pretty good season, honestly. I really have been enjoying this season. Some people might have been up and down with this season, but for me, I've really enjoyed it. I mean, sure, the season's probably not go down as one of my personal favorites, but I think even those seasons I still really enjoy and still love coming back to, so I'm still really enjoying Out on the Isle. I think this is a flat out great, so far been a pretty good season. And the whole day situation definitely brought it down a bit, and there's some moments I was like, I don't know, and some cases I was like, I don't know, like Grishma, she was kind of up and down for me throughout the season, because I had one moment I kind of like her, then she's too whiny, like. But overall, I've been really enjoying the season. The challenges were fun, the plays and all that, blindsides were pretty impressive, and the season does a good job trying to explain some human elements, and this is one of the more human seasons of the show, as this can definitely prove that Survivor can be pretty real sometimes. They actually can post very real stuff at times, and this definitely proves that. It also proves that Survivor is never easy, and pretty much almost every vote was never easy as everyone expected, because they think, oh hey, that's was one person, there's no way I'll grab got blindsided, like, yeah. But overall, I really enjoyed this season, honestly. I'm thinking like around the 8.5, 8.75 range, honestly, like, depends on how the final goes, but I'm kind of around that range. Now I'm going to give more some of my thoughts on the Final 5. Yeah, first up is Kastim. Remember, this is actually the only original member left of his original tribe. Okay, and Dean, I mean, I don't know how I feel about Dean, honestly, like, first few episodes he started with just someone that was just there, but he never kind of gets some development, develop a little more of a personality. I still really wasn't feeling him. I think only his last episode when I started judging, like, no, pretty impressive, actually, so. And it was definitely weird when he decided to vote, despite Kelly slaving to him, he decided to vote him out, which was still weird. And decided to join people that really weren't doing well, honestly, so that was confusing. But overall, I just don't have to about him yet, honestly. Maybe he'll be impressive in the finale, but overall, he's probably the only, I think it's probably like the only two people this season, probably the more apparent not to win, honestly. Like, maybe he'll make it to the end, maybe he'll be impressive, but overall, I just don't see him not winning, honestly, except Nora, but I like Dean. Nora's actually pretty entertaining. Like, I can see some people being annoyed by Nora. I can definitely understand why people were annoyed by her craziness and her energy, the way of it. But honestly, she was just so entertaining that I just couldn't care. She was such a blast from beginning to end. She has a couple of annoying moments, but overall, I really enjoyed her throughout the season. And she definitely does feel like she's going to win, honestly, to be honest, considering how crazy she's been, honestly, and how much of a wildcard she is, so I can see her make it to the end, but I just don't see her winning. Next week, though, I can definitely see her winning. Like, Tommy, I can definitely see him winning. Like, he's someone that's just very likable, very charming, fun, goofy, and like, he's someone I've liked since the very beginning, and he's definitely proven that he's a very likable person, and he has made some moves, he is a smart person, so I can definitely see him winning because I wouldn't complain. Lauren, I can definitely 100% see her winning if she makes it to the end, considering how much dominant player she is. She also, so far, during this season, hasn't received any votes yet. And how much she's great at challenges, she has a great personality, a great story, a great point to her. Like, she's a very passionate player. And God, like Tommy, I wouldn't claim she wins. But honestly, the person I do honestly want to see win, like, Lauren might be the most likely to see win, but Janet for me is the one I want to see win this season. She is personally the one I really want to see win this season. Because she has really the best story and the best journey that she has. Like, Janet's someone I definitely also loves at the very beginning, and she continues to prove that she's a very dominant player, and she's a very smart player. And it's weird though that from the dance situation, they for some reason trying to make her feel the bad guy here, and I felt so bad for Jen honestly, and it's so weird that they're trying to make her feel like the bad guy in the situation, because, okay, once you do wrong, because she was trying to help you guys, and you wanted to decide to use how Kelly was actually feeling, like she was actually feeling this stuff, and you decided to use that as an excuse to try to get her out. But I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about what, overall. She's someone that I overall really love. She's very fun, she actually is thinking about the game, and she's about relationships, she's a great personality to her. She's just a very lovable person, and there's anyone I honestly do want to see win. Again, I wouldn't complain if Lauren and Tanya win, honestly. I really wouldn't complain, honestly, because they are great players and great people. But if there's anyone I do honestly truly want to see win, it would 100% be Chance. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on episode 12 on Survivor, and my thoughts on the season as a whole, and what I feel about Final 5. Let me know what your thoughts on the subsequent time, but let me know, like, who do you want to win the season, and what do you think about the whole dance situation, honestly, because I'm kind of curious, actually. I would love to know in the comment section down below. I'm very excited for a few different anti season, I'll give my overall thoughts and rating of the season. And then we have season 4 next year, which Survivor to 20, and I expect a lot of Survivor content coming in 2020. Especially like an overall big ranking video of all the seasons. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites, all the links down below. I am Sam1 Wolf from Sam1 The Views. I'll see you next time, and as always, stay cooler, everybody. Peace.